Listen, the business God chose for you is not ordinary. It carries a blessing others can't block. It holds a future bigger than your fear. And when the right moment comes, everything will shift instantly. Get ready, your season is closer than you think. You're not lost, you're being positioned. God is shaping you for a business only you can carry. Every delay has a purpose. Every struggle has a lesson. Don't mistake silence for absence. God is working behind the scenes. Your breakthrough is already moving towards you. The business God has chosen for you is not random. It's connected to your story. Every pain you survived, every skill you developed, every door that closed, and every lesson you learned is shaping you for an assignment that only you can handle. God builds the business around the person, not the person around the business. What feels ordinary to you may be the foundation of something extraordinary in God's plan. Sometimes God lets you try different paths before revealing the right one, not to confuse you, but to strengthen your clarity. Each failed attempt becomes a lesson you'll use later. Each wrong road trains your instincts for the right one. When you finally reach the business meant for you, you will recognize it instantly because it will carry peace, purpose, and unusual favor. The business God has aligned with your life will never demand you to be someone you are not. It will flow with your natural gifts, your inner passions, and your spiritual strengths. And it will grow you. It won't restrict you. It will free you. When God picks your assignment, He matches it with the exact abilities He placed within you before you were even born. You may not feel qualified for the business God chose, but your insecurity does not disqualify His plan. God doesn't call the equipped, He equips the called. He will give you wisdom that surprises you, clients you didn't expect, and ideas you didn't learn from any book. What He designs, He also strengthens. With Him, you don't need perfection. You just need obedience. The business chosen for you has a growth timeline that is different from others. Some people rise fast and fall faster. But when God is your foundation, progress may be slower, yet it becomes unshakable. He won't allow you to climb a ladder you're not ready to stand on. His goal is not just a success. It's longevity, stability, legacy. When God chooses your business, He surrounds it with divine connections. You will meet the right customers, mentors, partners, and supporters at the right time. These connections won't be forced. They will feel like alignment. God uses people as bridges, and every bridge He sends leads you closer to the purpose He has prepared. There will be days when your business feels stuck, and you wonder if you misheard God. But stagnation doesn't always mean you're off track. Sometimes God pauses the path to protect you from rushing into something too soon. The silence is not rejection, it is setup. Trust that God is preparing breakthroughs bigger than the slowdown. The business God has assigned to you is tied to your discipline. He will bless the work of your hands, but your hands must work. Prayer opens doors, but consistency keeps them open. God is ready to elevate you, but you must show Him you're ready to steward the blessing. When preparation meets favor, success becomes unstoppable. You know a business is chosen by God when it brings transformation, not just income. It will impact the people you serve, restore confidence in your life, and bring peace to your home. It will awaken creativity, increase gratitude, and make you feel alive again. God doesn't give you a business just to make money. He gives it to make meaning. The business meant for you will eventually reveal itself through doors that open effortlessly. You won't have to beg for opportunities or chase validation. God will place you where you belong, and no one can move you from there. What He has written for you is permanent. When the right moment comes, your breakthrough won't need permission. It will simply arrive. The business God has chosen for you will stretch you before it blesses you. It will require courage you didn't know you had and patience you never practiced before. But every stretch is preparation. God enlarges your capacity so you can handle the level of success He is sending. What feels uncomfortable now will feel natural later. God's chosen business often starts as a whisper, an idea that keeps returning, a thought that refuses to leave your heart. That persistent idea is not random. It's a clue to your calling. When God repeats a direction, it's because He wants you to pay attention. The vision He plants in your spirit is the seed of your future elevation. You might feel like others are doing better than you, but God's timeline is not competitive. He custom designed your journey with unique challenges and unique breakthroughs. Where others rise quickly, you rise correctly. Where others shine early, you shine brightly. God's plan for your business is not rushed. It is refined. Sometimes the business God has chosen is hidden behind fear. The moment you confront that fear, the path becomes clear. Your fear is not a sign to stop. It's a sign that greatness is stored behind it. The enemy tries to scare you away from whatever God wants to bless. Stay bold, and you'll step into the assignment meant for you. The business meant for you will attract spiritual protection. Challenges may come, but they will never destroy you. God will block attacks you never knew about, redirect traps you didn't see, and silence voices meant to discourage you. When heaven backs your calling, failure becomes impossible. You'll know God is guiding your business when doors open that your experience didn't qualify you for. He will place you in rooms you never expected, give you opportunities you didn't chase, and introduce you to people who lift you higher. These unearned blessings are fingerprints of His favor. The business assigned to you will always require faith. There will be seasons where results are invisible, customers are few, and progress is slow. But faith is what activates God's promises. When you keep working even when the harvest hasn't shown up, heaven takes notice. God rewards those who move even when they don't see. The business God built for you carries impact beyond your imagination. It might start small, but it will influence people, bless families, inspire others, and leave a legacy that outlives you. God doesn't choose businesses for profit alone. He chooses businesses that shape generations. Some opportunities will fall apart because God doesn't want you connected to things that could limit your future. Rejection is not always a loss. It is redirection. God removes what is not yours so He can guide you to what truly belongs to you. The business you are meant to build needs a clean path, not a crowded one. The business chosen for you will eventually feel like alignment, not struggle. You will notice that ideas flow naturally, solutions come quicker, and peace stays with you even during challenges. When you operate in your God-given lane, everything begins to connect. What once felt difficult becomes your strength, and what once felt confusing becomes your clarity. The business God has chosen for you will often come disguised as something small, something ordinary, something easy to overlook. But God hides greatness in simplicity, so only the faithful discover it. What looks insignificant now may be the very thing that changes your entire future. God will use your background as a blueprint for your business. Your childhood experiences, your past mistakes, your struggles, your strengths, all of it becomes material for the destiny He is building. Nothing you went through was wasted. It was training for your assignment. When God gives you a business, He also gives you a burden for it. You will feel responsible, passionate, and committed in a way you never felt before. That internal fire is not human, it is divine. It keeps you pushing even when results are slow. Sometimes God keeps your success hidden from people because the environment around you can't handle your future. Once He positions you correctly, He reveals what He has been preparing all along. Your business will shine when the time and place align. The business God has chosen for you won't drain your soul. It will energize it. You will feel purpose even in the hard days. Exhaustion won't break you because passion will revive you. When God assigns something, He attaches strength to it. Your God-given business will reveal your true identity. It will show you gifts you didn't know you had, resilience you didn't know you carried, and leadership you didn't know existed inside you. Purpose unlocks potential. You may think your business idea is too small, but God specializes in multiplying small seeds into massive harvests. All He needs is your commitment. One faithful yes can turn into blessings you never expected. The business designed for you will introduce you to a version of yourself you've never met. Focused, confident, creative, unstoppable. God doesn't build businesses, He builds people through them. Your environment might not support your dream, but don't let that stop you. God often gives visions to people who don't come from vision-filled places. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You only need God's confirmation. The business God chose for you is already blessed. You just have to grow into the level where you can carry that blessing. God increases you before He increases what belongs to you. Your business journey may feel lonely at times, but solitude is not abandonment. It's sharpening. God isolates you so distractions don't interrupt His instructions. Isolation often precedes elevation. The business meant for you will never require compromising your values. Anything that forces you to lose yourself was never part of God's plan. His blessings never come with regret attached. Every closed door you faced was God protecting the business that truly belongs to you. Some doors shut because they were traps, not opportunities. Trust the closures, they are part of the calling. You will know God is in your business when you start receiving ideas and solutions at unexpected times. Inspiration will hit you during prayer while working, even while resting. That creative flow is evidence of divine partnership. God's chosen business for you will require persistence. Not because it's impossible, but because persistence builds the version of you who can manage the success. The process shapes the person. Your business will have moments where everything suddenly clicks. Customers increase, energy rises, clarity appears. That moment is God's acceleration. After a season of slow grinding comes a season of rapid growth. When God picks your business, He also protects your peace. You'll feel calm even when challenges come. Peace is the signature of God. Anxiety is the signature of pressure. Follow peace. It leads to purpose. Your business destiny may not match your family's expectations or society's blueprint, but it will make perfect sense to your spirit. What God designed for you will always feel spiritually right, even if it looks unusual to others. The business assigned to you will break generational limitations. Where your family struggled, you will rise. Where others gave up, you will push through. God uses businesses as tools to shift entire bloodlines. The business God has chosen for you will bring a sense of fulfillment no job, no title, no applause can give. It won't just fill your pockets. It will fill your soul. Purpose creates a joy that nothing else can replace. The business God has chosen for you will come a learning curve, not to discourage you, but to sharpen you. Every challenge you face becomes a skill you'll need later. God doesn't throw you into success unprepared. He trains you until the dream becomes manageable. Your God-given business will often start in silence. No applause, no recognition, no support. Just you and your calling. But heaven sees what the world ignores. The quiet seasons our God builds, private strength for public victory. You may question whether you're capable, but God chose this business knowing your future growth, not your current limitations. He sees who you will become, not just who you are today. God invests in your potential long before you believe in it yourself. The business meant for you will challenge your mindset. It will push you to think bigger, dream deeper, and work smarter. Growth doesn't happen in comfort zones. God will stretch your imagination so you can step into opportunities that once felt impossible. The business God has assigned will feel strangely familiar, as if you've been preparing for it your whole life without realizing it. That's because purpose matches the gifts God placed inside you before you were born. When calling and talent meet, destiny activates. Your business journey will reveal the power of small decisions. One idea, one step, one risk, one moment of courage can open doors you never expected. God multiplies movement. He blesses the bold. Don't underestimate what one act of obedience can unlock. The business chosen for you will attract favor that doesn't make sense. Some people will support you without knowing why. Some opportunities will appear without explanation. That's not luck. That's God's fingerprint proving you're walking in your assignment. God's chosen business for you may pull you away from old habits, old environments, and old mindsets. Elevation requires separation. When God wants to raise you, He first removes anything that could limit your vision. Your business will teach you resilience. You will learn how to rise after setbacks, how to stay calm during storms, and how to believe even when results are invisible. God is not just building your business, He's building your endurance. When the business God prepared finally begins to grow, it will feel like everything is aligning. Your gifts, your passion, your peace, your purpose. You'll realize that nothing was delayed. Everything was being positioned perfectly for this exact moment. The business God has chosen for you will often begin with a problem you feel deeply. That frustration, that burden, that issue you keep noticing. It's not random. God allows you to feel the need so you can become the solution. Purpose is often hidden inside the things that bother you the most. But God's chosen business might not look like what you expected. Sometimes it arrives in the form of a simple idea, a side project, or a hobby that unexpectedly gains momentum. Don't ignore the small doors. They often lead to the biggest rooms in your destiny. Your business might require you to let go of something first. A fear, a habit, a mindset, or even a job that no longer aligns with your calling. Before God adds new blessings, He removes old attachments. Release is part of the elevation process. The business meant for you will bring both responsibility and reward. It will ask you to grow, to discipline yourself, to stay focused even when distractions pull at you. But every ounce of effort will return to you multiplied, because God never wastes your commitment. The business God prepared for you will surprise you with moments of divine clarity. Out of nowhere, an idea settles in your mind, a strategy forms, or a plan becomes clear. These are not coincidences. They are instructions from heaven disguised as inspiration. The business meant for you won't require you to chase people. Whoever is meant to help you, support you, buy from you, or connect with you will be guided by God Himself. Your job is to build. God's job is to bring the right eyes to your work. Your God-given business will sometimes grow slowly because God is teaching you to trust Him, not the numbers. Faith is learned in slow seasons. Confidence is built in quiet chapters. God wants you stable, not shaky. When the success arrives, the business that carries your blessing will always be protected. Competitors may rise, challenges may come, and obstacles may appear. But nothing can destroy what God has ordained. When God is your foundation, no attack can collapse your future. You'll notice the business chosen for you brings alignment. Your gifts fit, your energy fits, your ideas flow, and your spirit feels settled. Confusion disappears and clarity increases. When you're in the right lane, everything connects effortlessly. When your God-chosen business starts producing results, you'll realize it was never just about money. It was about healing your past, strengthening your character, lifting your family, and proving that God can take anyone from uncertainty to destiny when they trust Him fully.